excited for it, and I'm very as well. And today, you guys, you've seen the name of our event. We've got a tremendous game-changing lineup for Geforce RTX PCs, and of course, we're going to talk about the Geforce eSports PCs waiting for you. Also, the best part is that we're going to have a game-changing lineup of speakers waiting for you. But before we proceed to the event proper, please be reminded that you guys, let's go ahead and practice the COVID-19 protocols. Since we are in an enclosed space, space is sometimes something we need. Naks. Ayan. Let's practice social distancing. And if you guys are done eating, you can actually wear your mask at all times. And of course, you can sanitize using your hand sanitizers and alcohol for everyone's protection. All right? Now, we encourage all of you guys, I'm going to make it very, very clear. You guys, we encourage you to post on your social media accounts using our official hashtag, that is PC Spotlight. Again, that is hashtag PC Spotlight. Because you guys, we're going to give out awesome prizes later on, okay? So anyone who's going to post using our official hashtag, whether it's photos, videos, or your thoughts, we would love to hear it. Use the official hashtag PC Spotlight, okay? And later on, someone is gonna be very, very happy. Sabi nga nila, sana all. Okay, so let's not drag this any longer, shall we? The agenda for our event to hear the exciting updates that will surely be game-changing for every gamer and PC user out there. Let's now begin the journey to a game-changing tech experience. For the welcoming remarks and to give you the business updates, let us all welcome and give a round of applause for Nvidia's consumer business leader, Mr. Jerome Matty.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome for our first face-to-face after 2 years. So this is much awaited announcement. So I'm Jerome Matty, the Consumer Business Lead for Nvidia in the Philippines. So we'll be providing you a lot of exciting new technologies and product offerings. So everyone is a gamer and a creator nowadays. There are about 3 billion gamers. The gaming market is estimated to cost about 300 billion. There are over 10 million Twitch channels currently streaming games and other gameplay and tournaments. There are over 700 million gaming viewers that watch on various platforms. There are 200 million Roblox monthly average users. And we are experiencing 4 times virtual reality growth. And also, there are over 45 million creators in which our leading technologies cater to. So, dedicated to building the best platforms for both gamers and creators. Everything relies on our RTX architecture, which provides you real-time ray tracing and AI technologies. Also, we give you DLSS or Deep Learning Super Sampling, which upscales and gives you real-time ray tracing and provides you better image and gaming quality as well. Studio is based on our leading GPU technologies paired up with very specialized drivers for creators, which will enhance your creative suites and applications that will inspire you. We also have game-ready drivers. In just one click, it optimizes your game settings. Also Max-Q, which provides you the fastest, thinnest, and quietest gaming laptops around. Okay? GeForce Experience is the software part of the platform of GeForce, which provides you, you could share your live streams, your screenshots with friends, and with one click, you could update your drivers and optimize your game settings as well. For G-Sync, G-Sync provides you anti-tearing and that will give you better high refresh rates as well. For Reflex, it gives you low latency, which optimize the GPU and the game settings, which will provide you better reactions during your for your games. Okay? For broadcast enhances any room to make it a home studio, to enhance your video, your voice conference, your live streams with AI technologies, which improves image and video as well. Okay? Omniverse, you are able to work in collaboration with your colleagues in various locations. So it is like a co-working space virtually on the internet. Okay? And GeForce Now is the next level of cloud gaming, wherein which you could play the latest, most intensive games in any gaming platform. So with that, I'd like to call on the next speaker to give you more details of our details. Okay. Yeah, thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you so much, Sir Jerome.
Okay. Another thing is empowering our local businesses. We at Nvidia and our AIC brand partners, namely ASUS, Galax, Gigabyte, Ina3D, MSI, Palette, and Zota, together with Philippine PC builder companies, wherein which you'll hear from them later on, will provide ultimate gaming and creator experiences. So watch out and listen throughout the presentation. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Sir Jerome. That was indeed a lot of trends and news. And of course, you guys, you were able to see the presentation a while ago, that the vision of NVIDIA and what it significantly offered to the market. And I'm pretty sure you guys will see and experience more upgrades and boosted gaming and content creations with the experiences with NVIDIA. Now, let's proceed to the next part of our event. To hear more about the SB Performance and Tech discussion, let's welcome the iCafe and eSports Manager from NVIDIA. Please give it up for Sir Arnold Padilla!
Check. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Good morning pa rin. Siyempre, kailangan, pag gine-greet mo yung mga tao, kailangan yung energy natin parang good mo. Parang sa umaga pa lang. Hindi yung kakagising lang, pero yung energy natin dapat mataas pa. So, again, my name is Arnold Padilla, hindi Daniel Padilla. So, Arnold Padilla, I do handle iCafe, eSports, and also system builds for NVIDIA Philippines. So, before I start my presentation, I just want to show you a short video of RTX. It's on. Here you go. Oops. RTX on, RTX off. Oh. So, may technical difficulties lang, pero RTX on, RTX off. Ayan na. Thank you. Ayun, very short. And just to echo on what Sir Jerome mentioned earlier, no? that everyone nowadays is gaming and creating. Nakikita naman sa numbers kanina, lumaki yung game revenue natin, yung monthly active users ng Roblox. Sino dito na nag-Roblox? O yung mga anak, pamangkin, o kung sino man, nag-Roblox, yung monthly active users niyan, on a given day, on a given moment, 200 million. Diba yung monthly active users? Yan. Most especially nung pandemic, lumaki talaga ang mga gamers natin. And ang pinaka gusto nilang entertainment nung lockdown, nung nasa mga bahay tayo, is gaming. And we at Nvidia is really dedicated on building the ultimate platform for gamers and creators. And that is why RTX is the new standards right now for gamers, creators, game developers, and also mga creator apps, yung mga developers na yan. Because of course, they need to, ngayon parang gusto nila pag nagde-develop na sila ng game, they want to support ray tracing, which gives you the lifelike, or it becomes more immersive to the gamers dahil parang movie-like, di ba? Yung graphics niya. And of course, kapag heavy naman yung nilalaro ninyo with ray tracing, yung DLSS naman nakakatulong sa kanya to boost the performance. If you are playing kasi mga games na graphically intensive, yung AI natin will help to maintain your solid frame rate even though you upscale your resolution from HD to 2K to 4K. And AI will help you on that. And of course, even Nvidia Reflex, diba? When you are playing mga eSports titles, FPS is not yung pinaka-main factor na rin ngayon. It's also the latency of playing games. And Reflex can help you lower down that latency for a more responsive, yung mas mabilis yung responsiveness nyo pagka kinlik nyo yung mouse nyo and yung pagbaril nyo. And we have over 250 games now supports RTX, DLSS, and Reflex, and also yung mga creator apps natin. Even yung mga creators can benefit from RTX. But now, we'll be talking about games, specifically for games. And now, yung production ng games natin ngayon, mas tumataas. Mas gumaganda yung production ng games natin. Kasi nga, di ba, sa ray tracing, DLSS, and it's really the right time to step up from GTX to RTX. As you can see dito sa chart na to, when we are playing this latest games, I don't know if you can read it. So, yung games na to, Shadow of Tomb Raider, Watch Dogs Legion, Fortnite, Cyberpunk 2077. If you are playing this wonderful games, beautiful games, yung AAA games natin ngayon, if you're playing it with GTX 1060, you can hardly hit the lowest or minimum na requirement natin ng frames per second, which is yung 60 FPS. Kaya makikita nyo, ito, mga bilog na yan. GTX 1060, but of course, when you use RTX 2060, you get a higher frame rate, but not as high if you are using the latest technology or yung latest natin na 30 series. Okay? And with that, we are introducing two categories for our system builds. So we call it system builds. First is the Geforce RTX PCs. This is mainly for game enthusiasts. Okay? It features the Nvidia's latest architecture, which is Ampere architecture, that delivers ray tracing and AI to give you the ultimate play. Next is yung Geforce eSports PCs naman natin. The Geforce eSports PCs is specifically configured to give you the best advantage in playing esports title. Like yung mga Battle Royale. Sino naglalaro dito ng Valorant? Tawag nila Valorant. Diba? Rainbow Six Siege. Yes, yes. Mga titos natin dito. Hello? Hep, hep? Okay? Diba? So, GeForce eSports PCs is specifically for those gamers who play these titles like Fortnite, Rainbow Six Siege, and all of that. And we have a recommended specs for each category. So, tandaan niyo yan. Mamaya, meron tayong Q&A and a raffle. So, I hope you are listening dahil lahat ng mga questions namin ay nakikita sa mga slides natin. So, ayun. Okay, so ito yung dalawang category natin na nire-release natin or ini-introduce dito sa press event natin. So here are the recommended specs of the two categories. Here. So for starters, GeForce eSports PCs, we have GeForce RTX 3050 paired with HD. So mga 1080p 144, 165 Hz na monitor, you can still attain above 100 FPS when you are playing esports title. And also for AAA naman, nandyan tayo sa minimal which is 60 plus FPS. And going up sa entry level natin ng GeForce RTX PCs, meron tayong GeForce RTX 30 GPU. So may 3060 tayo, RTX 3060 Ti or 3060 Ti, diba? With HD also. So yan yung entry natin for GeForce RTX PCs. Then going up for 2K gaming, we have 3070 pair it with a 2K. Later on, si PC Express and si PC Works will be demonstrating and will be showing you all of the offers of our system builds. Dito, later on, you can check the demo units dahil yung iba dyan, actual na ino-offer din ni PC Express. So, I suggest you check it out, yung mga system builds na nandoon. Okay? And then, for the top tier, the ultimate system build for the GeForce RTX PC, where you can do 4K gaming is GeForce RTX 3080 or 3080 Ti with 4K monitor. And you can play your favorite esports like Valorant, Fortnite, and Rainbow Six Siege, and all of that, yung mga esports natin with over 140 FPS. Imagine that you are playing your favorite AAA or your esports title with over 140 FPS. That's very fast for a gamer like me. And actually, this is my last slide. Later on, makikita natin yung mga offers from PC Express and PC Works. Actually, sila yung main actor or main attraction for this event. Si PC Express and si PC Works, because Nvidia is really committed in growing the system build market here in the Philippines. So strategically, we partner with these two system builder, PCX and PC Works, to help us grow the business here in the Philippines. And with that, maraming salamat. Thank you for listening, guys. I'm really looking forward for your write-ups. Babasahin namin lahat yan, yung mga write-ups niya. So, abangan namin yan. So, maraming salamat and good morning, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Padilla! Indeed, I love the energy. As you guys know, Nvidia indeed committed to work with the system builder partners across the region to deliver the ultimate GeForce PC systems to level up gaming and content creation experiences for every gamer and creator out there. Now, let's go ahead and proceed. Of course, a system wouldn't be significantly built if it weren't for the exceptional practices and recommendations. Ayan. Now, to know more about these, let's hear some from PC Express Vice President for Sales and Marketing, Mr. Jesse Tan.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat, no? Friends, media partners, thank you so much for coming over dito sa ating Geforce updates and Nvidia Geforce updates. So, again, my name is Jesse Tang, Vice President for Sales and Marketing of PC Express. Now, for some of you who knows us already, PC Express has been there ever since 1999. At sa mga bago naman na ngayon pa lang, kasi new generation na po tayo, gusto ko lang po ipaalam sa lahat that we have been there since the heydays of course, Counter-Strike, mga MMORPG games natin, and even up to now, nasabi nga ni Arnold, is Valorant, diba? So, PC Express has been there serving the gaming needs, no? The PC gaming needs of the Filipinos, and ito, continuously, we are doing this with over 80 plus stores and almost to be 90 plus stores nationwide. Yes, magiging nationwide na kami. Aabot na rin po sa Mindanao ang PC Express by the end of this year. So, ngayon itong Nvidia Geforce PCs that we are doing, of course, together with Nvidia, ang hatid po namin is maibigay ang tinatawag natin the ultimate play or the ultimate gaming experience brought to you by the Nvidia Geforce RTX 30 series. So, what you just saw a while ago is our new offering. This is called the PCX GFH Chimera Raider TUF. You'll be able to see it live in action later on during the demonstration. And it's over there on the left side of this particular venue. Now, ano tong mga PCs na to? What are we actually doing? As mentioned by Sir Arnold kanina, the Nvidia Geforce RTX PCs wants to provide every Filipino gamers the ultimate play experience. And we are actually offering itong dalawa. It's called the Nvidia Geforce RTX 3060 and the 3080 Ti version of our RTX PCs. The PCX GFH Raider or Chimera Raider TUF actually has a very, very good price. It starts as low as 50,000 pesos na lang ngayon. If you do remember 2 years ago, grabe, halos di na tayo makabili ng mga gaming PCs. But today is the right time to actually start thinking and start planning or buying ito mga Nvidia Geforce RTX PCs natin. Now, kung meron tayong entry to enjoy that ultimate play, meron din tayo syempre the ultimate, yung pinaka-high-end natin. And ito po yung Nvidia Geforce RTX 3080 Ti, which is our PCX GFH Centaur Strix LC2. So, kumbaga, nagkaroon na maraming versions yan. So, this one is powered, of course, by the Nvidia Geforce RTX 3080 Ti and processor of an Intel Core i9-12900K processor. So, kumbaga, sagad-sagaran talaga to. Now, yan po yung para doon sa mga gusto nating ultimate play. Now, how about naman for those eSports or who just wants to have competitive gaming? Walang problema because we have a very affordable lineup of PCs and these are of course the Nvidia Geforce eSports PCs. Nandito po yung PCX GFH Hydra, which is actually powered of course by the Nvidia Geforce RTX series. No? So it starts from the RTX 2060 which we will be using dito sa demo natin. Just as for comparison, what it compares to the Nvidia Geforce RTX 3060. Now, price point for the Nvidia Geforce eSports PC, kung saan naman sinasabi natin frames win games, nagsisimula yan sa 40,000 pesos only. So, if you want to know more about the PC offering of PC Express, please do check us out at pcx.com.ph/Nvidia. So again, thank you so much, and please do enjoy the rest of the demonstration.
Thank you so much. That was fantastic, Jesse. All right, as you guys have seen, the improvement of the PCX GFH Hydra 2060 to the PCX GFH Centaur Strix 2. It may seem a bit overwhelming, but as you guys can see, we're putting on the gaming experience on the line, and these, and I'm gonna say it out loud, these are worth it investments. Ayan. Dati palusot ko lang yun, but now, no. This is a really worth it investment. Again, you guys, we encourage all of you to please post on your social media accounts, your photos, your videos, your thoughts. I want a new PC right now. Hashtag, okay? Please use our official hashtag. That is hashtag PC Spotlight. Because guys, I cannot stress this enough. We're gonna give out awesome prizes just for you. So keep those posts coming, and later on, we're going to announce the winner. Okay, so up next, you guys, I promise that we're gonna have an amazing line of speakers. Please welcome on stage our next speaker, the marketing manager of PC Works. Miss Chai Cruz.
Hello, hi everyone. I'm Chai. I'm the marketing head of PC Works. Thank you, JP. Okay, so before I begin with our recommendations, so onting background lang. So PC Works has been in the industry for more than 20 years. We have 13 retail stores nationwide, and then marami pa kaming bubuksan. I think we will start opening up more stores this year and the next few years. And then we also invaded the digital space. So currently we are on Lazada, Shopee. We also have our website. You can check out our products there. So tip lang sa lahat, if you want discounted prices and freebies, go check out our Lazada and Shopee pages. Especially if you want to avail Nvidia products. We have discounted line for you guys. Okay, so sorry. Ayan. So for our best recommendation, we have the Galaxy Nvidia Geforce RTX 3080. Price starts at 99,000. Yeah, may narinig akong nag-uwi dyan. So yeah, price starts at 99,000. It is already equipped with i7. You can, of course, you can upgrade to i9 if you want to. This is perfect for pro gamers out there. So I think this is 4K, so you can play your your favorite video games at an ultra settings with high FPS na. And then for the better option, you also have the Gigabyte Nvidia Geforce RTX 3070 Ti or Master. For this one, price starts at 129,000. If you notice, it's slight bigger. The price is slight bigger compared to the best option that we had because of the CPU. Like I think Pade mentioned also kanina na if you want to kung galing kang from entry level, gusto mo nang mag-jump to medyo pro-ish, this is the best option for you. And then, of course, for the good options, we have two options. We have Inno3D Nvidia Geforce RTX 3060 and Asus Phoenix Nvidia Geforce RTX 3050. So for beginners, this is the perfect line for you. If you want to, kung hobbyist ka lang, tapos gusto mo na talagang kahit pakonti-konti, start ka na mag-pro or at least mid-level, this is the unit that you can try. And if you want to try, you can try the products on your own. You can check our booth nasa right side nyo. Punta lang kayo para kayo mismo yung mag-check kung perfect or kung paano yung mga products namin. So, ayun, sorry, I'm kind of nervous. So thank you. I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you, Miss Shai! That was awesome. So once again, you guys, if you want to go ahead and check that out, we have our demo units right over here from PC Express and PC Works. Don't be shy. Go ahead and check them out, okay? So, kamusta naman kayo guys? How are you guys doing? Still good? Yeah? Thank you for sa dalawang sumagot. Biyayaan sana kayo yung RTX mamaya. Yung 3060 later, the joke lang. Alright, so guys, now we were able to give you all the information. It is actually time for a demo. That is right. Please welcome on stage right now is the Nvidia Community Manager, Hero Quizon, and Richard Suba, aka Boss Mac from Back to Gaming for the tech review and demo!
Lalo pa na akong kilalang Richard. Alright, good afternoon everyone. And yeah, welcome. So, Hero? Alright, so we have 3 seats dito, like some audience participation. Yung gaming audience natin dito, alam niyo na ito, dito ako sa traditional media natin. So, nasa mga kasama.
Thank you.
Wala pa ng dalawa, volunteers, like, sino gusto sa inyo? Sino computer game sa inyo? Wala? Sir, kayo.
Ikaw na
Yung
pumili.
mga nakakapaglaro ng Cyberpunk.
Ikaw, sir. Join nyo lang sa amin dito.
Meron dito, meron dito.
Especially
Yeah.
Basta meron pa dito.
if you're a console gamer, we highly recommend that you...
Ano?
Isa pa.
Si Vincent na lang. Sub.
Isa
Yes.
pa.
There
we go.
Alright, so with that, we can
Good afternoon.
May preference ba kayo? Dapat hindi ko pinakita. Upo lang kayo. Pwede kayo magpalitan yan. So with that, we can start. Media friends, partners, gamers.
Yes. Kuya Richard, good afternoon ulit.
My mom doesn't even call me that. Alright, so we have 3 computers. As demoed kanina, we have full builds here. The Geforce RTX PCs and the Geforce eSports PCs. But, ano ba yung definition niya? Like, a lot of you, like, in-adjust ko tayo. So I was expecting a lot of gamers here. Like, I know a lot of gaming one, but, of course, when you're recommending tech specs, specifications like that, ang hinahanap ng tao is performance expectations.
Of course.
Oh, so ano ba yung differences niyan? So that is what we're here to establish. So let's get started. Kanina may pinakita ng chart si Sir Jerome.
Yep.
I want to get into that din, like yung architecture, pero we'll go into that as we speak. Kasi there's really short time and napakalawak na subject to.
Yeah.
And pag ginanahan ako, we'll be here until 6. Kulang yung pagkain natin, so isa na lang natin.
As bago tayo mag-start, Boss Mac, I'm not really that, ako naglalaro ako ng PC. I know a bit of bit of here and there. Pero yan sila yung mga GPU. As well as yung mga kaibigan natin from the press. I think, could you tell us una muna yung mga numbers?
Yeah.
Since we're going the benchmark na, the numbers, the basics, GPU, CPU, FPS, all of that. What's happening?
Nakita mo kanina yung PCs na pinakita. So we have keyring, so we have yung Ultimate Play,
Yes.
which is basically designed for RTX, ray tracing. Tapos may ano doon. Yung nakita niyo yung numbers, yung FPS, that is performance expectations. They said, pag kumuha nitong unit na to, you're guaranteed 170 FPS for esports, 60 FPS for gaming, and then so on and so forth. So we have those PCs right here. We have the 3080 PC, we have the 3060, and the 2060 right here.
May nakapag-out tab.
Balik mo sa-
Balik mo sa game. There we go. Alright, so when we say frames per second, Boss Mac, lagi yan. Isa yan sa keyword na
FPS.
hinahanap ng mga PC
FPS.
gamers
Yes.
natin, ang FPS.
So FPS is the basic form of measurement pagdating sa performance ng isang like gaming PC. Like FPS doesn't really transfer. Like yung question yung sa'yo kanina, I wanted to start with the question, how fast is the blink of an eye?
Base kung natutunan ko sa iyo, it's like 1,000 milliseconds.
Nope, actually it's 300 to 400 milliseconds,
Okay.
sometimes lower. Depende kung sino nag-comment ng study. Pero universally acceptable, it is 300 milliseconds. 300 milliseconds. For example, you're looking at this one. Kita ba? It's, ito na lang. It's 19 milliseconds. So, 19 milliseconds. May mga video editor sa inyo. Ito, Certain, gano'ng katagal usually ang isang 4K video mag-render? O isang 1080p video mag-render? Like 10-minute video. Usually, like 10 minutes, then real time, di ba? 10 minutes. This CD is rendering this image in 19 milliseconds. It's faster dun sa taas. It's even faster on another system. But basically, that is one scene rendering in that fast. And imagine mo, that is happening real time in milliseconds. That is how FPS works. You're getting this image in movement, di ba, sa film?
Yep.
So, yan yung experience ko. So, that is basically yung concept of computer games. Basically, you're seeing a moving object na like dynamic na pwede nga mag-interact happening real time.
So for yung mga gamers like, more FPS, smoother, right?
Pero you always hear yung saying na 60 FPS is, kailangan mo 60 FPS yun yung pang gamer. It's not a hard and fast rule, but it is a good guideline follow. But right now, we are seeing how fast pare. How fast yung target natin for the eSports PCs. We're seeing games that are doing
144, I guess, minimally yung
higher. We have
higher, 500
500
FPS.
Yes, so
frames.
like going back dito, this is the ultimate play setup. So we have RTX 3080, 3060, and 2060. And nagsarili na sila hindi na nila nakikita kung saan sila pupunta. But yes, so anyways, let's see yung performance ng RTX 3080.
Okay,
Kasi ito yung importante rito pare. This is just one game. You may be like, di naman ako naglalaro ng Cyberpunk, Boss Punk, hindi ako makarelate dyan. Like what if, paano na nilalaro mo? What if Sa lot of games, ang hirap magbigay ng example.
Dota,
Baka sabihin yung favorite PC mo.
Back 4 Blood, lahat ng mga ano.
PUBG.
Valorant, of course.
Gamers,
mga Valorant, mga ngayon. Apex Legends, Fortnite, mga RTX.
Hindi tayo matatapos pag dilista natin lahat.
Madami, Elden Ring, all of those. But, playing them in high settings again. And syempre, nakadepende din doon. When you play at high settings, you get high fidelity pictures, of course. Yep. So more enjoyable, more immersive yung experience mo. Not just to consume the game, but also to create with it.
Yes. So
Diba?
yun nga, again, going back to sa sinabi mo, pare, to experience, consume the game. Kasi nga, lahat ng tao may kanya-kanyang performance expectations. Like, may mga tao masaya na sa medium, 60 FPS, may mga tao masaya na sa high. So it really depends on you. But having the option, alam mo yung saying ko, parang may kasabihan ako, it's better to have it than never need it, or need it and never have it.
Yep.
That's the same thing sa gaming. Bakit ka magte-3080 if hindi mo kailangan? That's not really always the case. What if may bagong game lumabas, 20 FPS ang game ko. That's really the case here. So yun yung gusto mo. So, ngayon, that leads us to the next level, which is RTX.
RTX,
Ray
yes.
tracing to be specific. So what is ray tracing?
So ray tracing, of course, yun yung process, alright, ng light. Alright, the RTX video cards, yung hardware ng Nvidia mismo, has specialized processors. We call them cores, we call them ray tracing, or RT cores. Yes, the RT cores na walang ginagawa kundi mag-process lang ng lighting na to. As you can see right here, that ambient occlusion or the shadows, the hit, kung paano mag-hit yung light so you can have like a Hollywood cinematic quality. And you can turn it on for even more enjoyable
Enable natin yung
experience.
ray tracing dito sa game.
Yes.
So,
As you can see,
i-storeboin ko lang kayo.
Yep.
Enable natin ray tracing.
At this image quality, ladies and gents, nakikita natin ngayon, the lighting is turned off. Meaning the light processing. So naka-turn off pa yung processors ng ray tracing cores. This is all default settings set at high. As you can see already, napakaganda naman na nyo. You can see how the light, process, how the light falls in the hands. And here you go. If you want to supercharge, alright, yung pag-process ng light without any added, hardware, just turn it on. As you can see right here, if you can go to the graphic settings of Cyberpunk, they're doing it. Not yung ultra. Yeah, no. You can scroll down. Yes, there's options. And hindi po siya exclusive ang ray tracing. Hindi siya exclusive sa Cyberpunk. There are other games that utilize ray tracing or the ray tracing cores, the RT cores of RTX series of video cards. You have Minecraft, nakita natin kanina, the RTX. You can have Control. You have like, ano pa ba yung madami? Tomb Raider, Shadow of Tomb Raider. Here we go. Is it turned on?
Yes.
Hindi masyadong kapansin-pansin dito because ang nung reso. But if you go there, mapapansin mo, like the light, the accurate representation. Kahit yun yung pagtama dun, it looks like leather. So, the processing is like the physics itself of light. Dati kasi hindi possible yun, right, Boss Max? Sa traditional rendering, you can't get this kind of image quality in real time.
It's really hard to picture it in this, you have to be in front of sa demo unit natin. So kung tanawin nyo naman dito, it would be better. But generally, a lot of you guys would really, alam mo kung yung realistic to something like that is raster. But the point here is yung performance. As you can see, we were doing 90 kanina on the 3080, I think around 59 to 60 rito, and unfortunately, we are sub 20 dito sa one of the
20. This is the 20 series. This is the old generation.
Yeah, still very functional, but
Yep.
as you can see, like the newer games definitely are more demanding. Ito yung bit dyan. Not a lot of the older games will have this kind of requirements. Some of the newer games definitely nag-i-improve sila. That is the reason why we have these generational updates. And may way pa rin to curb this performance penalty. Tawag natin dito is performance penalty. Bakit ganun, boss? Pag hindi worth it yan, ayoko niyan. Nope. Of course, there is something that you can do. So 40 FPS will do something about that. 19 FPS will do something about that. and directly, tawag ito, 9 FPS din sa 2060 will do
Yes.
something
Well,
like that.
let's take care of those dropping FPS kasi para sa mga
Enable
friends natin sa
guys,
press,
yung DLSS
kapag
natin.
computing, we're using computing resources again, alright? Kasi mahirap i-compute lahat ng to. Pag paganda ng paganda yung image natin, pahirap ng pahirap i-compute yan in real time na nire-render mo, nilalaro mo pa. So it might affect your performance. Well, the RTX platform, ladies and gents, has another solution para magkaroon tayo ng boosted frame rates without having system impact na kailangan mo pang palakasin lahat and kailangan mo mag-upgrade. We call it DLSS or Deep Learning Super Sampling. It's an upscaling technology that utilizes another type of processor na present sa RTX cards natin. We call that the Tensor cores. Alright? And it's available in Turing 20 series and RT and 30 series models. So yeah, you just turn it on, as you can see, diba? With a few couple of clicks.
Yeah.
With a
So
few couple of clicks.
it's enabled per game, so it depends on game. There are games that support DLSS version 1 point something, then there's versions that support DLSS version 2, then 2.3. Yung pinakabago natin would be 2.3. It fixes yung corrections dun sa edges, so hindi siya masyadong jagged, pero hindi mo mapapansin talaga yun eh. So, kanina we were doing a lot of penalized performance. Right now, we've seen performance. So usually kasi you drop 80%, then you rise again pag nag-DLSS ka. That is the reason this technology was developed to curb yung performance penalty na usually nakikita mo rito. Bakit? Kasi eventually, this will be the standard in game development. Once games are all ray traced, you definitely are starting again. And imbis na, alam mo yung panahon dati na lahat tayo ng games natin 320 by 240,
Yep,
640 by 480, hindi na tayo pwedeng bumalik doon. That is the reason we have to do something na to maintain our performance expectations, which is 60 FPS, which is 170 FPS for esports. If your game supports this technologies, definitely you can enjoy this newer technology. So
Look at the numbers kanina. With this one, single digits, right? This is a 8. This is the old generation, and this one kanina pumalo siya ng sub 40, I think.
yeah. So,
Yep, but when we turn DLSS on, here's the thing about DLSS. Na-boost niya yung frame rates mo without changing anything and without the loss of visual fidelity.
that is true. So this is powered by, again, nakakwento mo na kanina, AI deep learning.
Yep,
So,
it utilizes artificial intelligence. There's a whole science behind it na nasa driver siya ng video card mo. But this is not software emulation, sirs and ma'ams. This is hardware-based processing mismo. Yan yung wala niyan sa ibang older generations ng video cards. Makukuha lang yan sa RTX platform, sa 20 series at 30 series. Pero definitely better with version 2.3.
yes, it's
That
1.3
is-
times faster. I think we can see that dito sa sa example for the 2060. We can see the 2060 doing I think 50% din no 3060 natin. That's the advantage of a newer generation. So technically, mahirap explain in detail dito, but we're trying to communicate yung mga, saan yung may lalapit sa inyo. Like, ano ba silbi nung PC na advantage of one or the other? Of course, kanina, when you go straight raster, parang halos dikit yung dalawa eh, pero now you see yung advantage.
This one.
Yeah.
Lalo na to.
And again, I'm really sorry kasi ito lang yung demo na pwede nating pakita para there are, like personally for me, I do benchmarks for 28, 30, 35, 40 games. Ito isa lang to eh. Again, I can like, isa sa inyo, lapit yung boss pack, benchmark ka naman ng Valorant, benchmark naman ito. Iniwasan natin mag-benchmark ng esports game for 2 reasons. Una, online. Pangalawa, kasi kailangan natin pumasok sa game. And ayaw natin makasira ng game ng ibang tao para lang mag-benchmark. So that's the reason we did not do benchmark for esports game.
But yeah, speaking of esports, right? All these technologies na available dun sa mga hardware natin. Ano yung impact nito for esports, not just also for casual gamers, but those who want to go pro sa esports scene,
I
right?
think na-mention ko kanina, di ba, sabi ko sa'yo, nandito na yung PC expectation. So if you're a really if you're really, alam mo yung joke na, ang ganda naman ng mouse at keyboard mo, mahina ka naman. Alam mo yun, di ba?
Yes.
Pero what if it's the inverse? What if napakagaling mong tao, pero ang bagal ng PC mo? You're technically limited by the technology that you have, di ba? Very limited. Paano ka mag-grow? Paano ka magiging global esports talent na tulad nitong high class yung nagtayo na ito?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Correct. So, that is one reason why you want to upgrade to a newer PC or at least a modern one. And with that, of course, malalaman mo kung hanggang saan yung limit mo and you can go and go and go. It's basically learning by without limit, di ba? Like, I think esports has come to a point na parang sapatos yan. Like, shoes are now developed with like mga
3D printing technology.
Energy return, energy return.
Yes,
That's the same way with computers. So, going back to esports, relating that to esports, we have yung Geforce eSports PCs natin together with the RTX PCs. Ang ganda nito, the RTX PCs are technically esports PCs then you can just go both ways. For purely RTX PCs, purely esports PCs, for Geforce eSports PCs, you can play esports games and it will not limit you in any way, and pwede ka pa mag-level up to the next stage. Kasi nga, in esports, you want it as fluid as possible. It doesn't have to be, ray tracing, or it doesn't have to have DLSS, but you will have reflex and other technologies from Nvidia that will help improve your game.
Yes. And not just also gaming, but also syempre yung mga other applications nga natin since yung hardware natin is capable. Alright, this is not just for gamers, but on the other half of it, we got creators. We got artificial intelligence developers.
Nakalimutan ko yung figure kanina sinabi ni Sir Jerome. Well, we have figures for like the entire gaming industry. The gaming industry is right now a $300 billion industry. Sobrang laki. And then we have a lot of viewers, 105 million yata.
Yeah, the viewers themselves is another story.
That is a big Pero for creators now, we mentioned again the rendering capabilities per 1 millisecond. What if you apply that to a process like a Premiere Pro, the video Resolve? Luckily, RTX Studio supports those technology and that is included with this. Then you have game-ready drivers. Basically, game-ready drivers are co-developed with the studio. Pupulis nila yung drivers. Kinopia ko yung chat sorry. Let me just give them a run ko rito para may idea.
Habang hinahanap mo, so essentially mga ladies and gents, all you need right now, nandito na sa pinaka-latest generation ng Nvidia video cards. Lahat for consumption ng games, for casual gamers, for prosumers na talagang hobbyists, nagsisimula na mag-live stream. You can create, and of course, syempre, create with quality like that eye-popping graphics, mabilis, the delivery time, efficient.
Tingnan ko yung chart ngayon, para ang dami pala natin, ang dami palang bullet points na pinakita nila. It's really wide, It's really wide. So basically, you're getting all of this. It is included, and ang tawag ko rito is the gaming ecosystem ng Nvidia Geforce. So this is the gaming ecosystem. We start with the architecture. Right now we are the Ampere architecture. What is an architecture? Basically, it is how the GPU hardware is designed to develop with like anything like yung consumption, the rest, technology. So a lot to discuss. You can basically reach out to us para to explain in you in details. It will really take a lot of time.
Definitely.
But to conclude, pare, closing thoughts mo.
What else is missing here? Yun na lang ang question natin. And the answer to that is actually, we'll leave it to you. Kasi as you can see, ito, lahat na. You can game, you can consume game, you can create game, you have optimized drivers for your applications, alright, you have optimized drivers for your games, you can have broadcast capabilities, you can have some optimizations with your camera, with your microphone, everything there. There's GeForce experience, there's downloads and everything. So, yeah, to conclude, Boss Mac, I think we're not missing anything here. And also, our customers...
Gusto ko sana pakita, pero it's really loaded talaga. It's really loaded. Yeah.
I think that concludes our part for this one. We hope you learned something dito sa demos natin na to. We learned about FPS, the basic unit of benchmarking, if we can say that, para sa mga gamers natin. And we're doing this to help our end users, the gamers, of course, the business people, the entrepreneurs, to make better decisions when it comes to purchasing their PC hardware and want to invest in this space. So with that, we thank you, and I'd like to invite everyone na speakers natin. We're going to proceed with our Q&A session for you, of course, members of the media. And can we have, I think, that's it. 5-star, take it away.
Thank you so much, you guys. That was very informative, and I'm pretty sure you guys have a lot of questions. So go ahead, put out your notes, your pens, your phones, and it's time for our Q&A. I would like to invite all of our speakers to join me on stage right now. Here we go.
Okay, kuha tayo.
And please go ahead and raise your hand if you have any questions. I'm gonna go to you, and you guys can ask the question, and you're gonna be answered. And
Wala?
you're gonna
Are we
win the
going to
prize.
standing
Don't
Q&A?
All right. Well,
Okay, I guess we're doing a standing Q&A.
yes, we're gonna do a standing
Si Jerome,
Q&A
si,
because
sir.
we want to be taller.
Yes, nandito. Chai, for representative ng ating
PC Works, yeah.
PC Works.
Boss Mac,
Yeah.
please join me.
Yeah, Boss Mac pala. Baka mayroong questions about the benchmarking and all of that and kung paano maging awesome sa PC space. And how to be an awesome tech writer.
Asking for the mic for speakers.
Yes. Here we go. Ito yung para sa audience natin, I guess.
This is for speakers.
Well, I can go around.
We would really... Guys, please raise your hand if you have any questions.
First question from
We
our
would love
friends.
to answer those.
From our friends from the press, from the media, for our panel.
Okay, hey there.
Dito ba?
Friend.
I think it's good.
Yes, come here. Sir has a question.
Sir, ayan.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Ted Claudio from Wazzup.PH. So, tanong ko lang, ano yung marirecommend yung graphics cards and configuration for like something like 4K editing?
Boss Mac? First, nag-render ka ng 4K videos. I think, let's na si Boss Mac.
Well, guideline ko lang usually if you're doing 4K videos, you would want the most memory. Common misconception would be to buy yung, bumili ka ng video card kasi video editing, and that's actually not true. You would want to buy the most memory and then the CPU for the actual rendering. Gusto mo lang yung memory, of course, for the video, or of course, yung effects, and then yung visual presentation, like what if dalawa yung monitor or something like that. But definitely it helps. Right now, kasi we have Nvidia acceleration. If you're using Adobe, DaVinci Resolve, I think yung ibang video editors then also support hardware acceleration to Nvidia GPUs. So definitely yun yung ano mo. Of course, again, with that guideline, good CPU, good GPU, our partners would have something to recommend with that configuration.
Yeah, thank you, Boss Mac. I'd just like to add, we have our studio drivers complementing our GPU technologies. So studio drivers really works with the creative suites or the creative apps, enhancing and improving the performance that you get. So with that, you could render faster and get better AI resolutions and refresh rates. So with that, it really depends on what creative app you use. So with that, mga 4K, mga dapat mga RTX 3080 and above that we would recommend for that.
Will that be all, sir?
Just a follow-up question na lang. Like for example, I want to start into game streaming. So ano yung pinaka-budget na configuration na marirecommend nyo para sa mga gaming live streamers?
For PC Express?
Yes.
Yeah, so in terms of game streaming, dalawa kailangan natin isipin. Una-una, will you be going for a laptop setup? Or are you gonna go for a desktop PC setup? No? So for the desktop PC setup, what we do have, or what we actually recommend is you start off with the Nvidia Geforce RTX PCs. Any of the Nvidia Geforce RTX PCs that we offer, of course, this is being powered by the Nvidia Geforce RTX 3060. Mas maganda na doon ka na nagsastart because yes, capable, the Nvidia Geforce RTX 3050 is capable. One of the biggest drawback of using the entry level natin pinakabago doon is if you plan to stream and game at the same time, medyo kapos. Diba? So you wanna go at least on the Nvidia Geforce RTX 3060. Then important doon would be of course your memory. Naka 16 gigabytes of RAM ka, minimum na yan ngayon, no? Kasi you're gaming and streaming at the same time. So in terms of the offering that we have, no? On the PC itself, we do have, as I mentioned, as low as 50,000 pesos. Dadagdag ka ng extra memory dyan. You'll have your cameras and probably a good microphone, a good headset. Enough to say probably at the start of around 65 to 70K, you can already start. But that's only the PC and the camera. Wala pa yung monitor. Monitor setups will probably, you need two monitors, minimum 2 monitors. If you're doing one PC setup with game streaming, so that would probably bump it up all the way to around 85 to 90,000.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yung word.
just to add to that, with an RTX 30 series, you're able to download broadcast, which you could make it your home studio already, enhancing your live streams, your video calls, your voice with AI technologies. So that's the benefit that you get with an RTX 30 series based rig or a desktop. Thank you.
How about PC Works? We would love
PC
to hear
Works, any thoughts about your offering sa mga nagsa-start pala mag-stream? Go, Chai.
Yes, okay. So I will give the mic to our tech, sales tech. Yes, yes.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Daniel Asayo. Tech sales sa PC Works sa SM North Edge branch. So sa mga nagsisimula pa lang po sa mag-stream, siguro marirecommend ko sa inyo is like pag sa GPU, probably mga 3060 probably. Tsaka yung i5 natin na 12 Gen, mga ganun, naka 16 gig na rin yung RAM. Much better kung naka-NVMe na rin po kayo kahit sabihin natin mga 512 gig tapos mga 2 terabytes ng mga HDD for Stardust. Pero upgradable naman po yun. Pwede ka mag 3070. Nung ganun ka pa. Depende na lang po sa needs nyo kung kailangan nyo pong mag-upgrade.
Yeah, if I may add also, sir, depende sa stream mong game. If you wanna stream games like this, alright, then 30 series, definitely, ray tracing, DLSS, all the bells and whistles. Also, eSports streamer, it's another kind of game, alright? You can do a bit with, you know, the lower cards, but definitely when you need to create, you need to also do vlogs, you also need to do your highlights, mag-edit ka na rin. Then the RTX 3060 above, sir, yeah, that will be the best starting point.
Maybe you want to share din yung NVENC natin?
Yung NVENC encoder,
Yeah,
yes, it's an optimized encoder sa mga like sa OBS. Yun yung nagbibigay ng GPU acceleration compared, let's say, pwede ka maglaro, pwede ka mag-stream, wala kang video card, pero wala ka ring encoder na optimized. Yung Nvidia encoder, and it helps you get yung communication mo with your streams and dun sa servers, saan man yan, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Kumu, wherever, TikTok, you want to stream. Then you got your encoder na talagang it gives you a better communication with kung ano man yung gusto mong i-stream. Papunta dun sa kung saan mo gustong ibato yung gusto mong i-stream. So that's it, sir. Hope you answered, we answered your question. Any other questions from our friends from the media? Sir, could you introduce yourself and ano pong organization?
Hi, my name is Rory Bisco from techandinnovations.info. My questions are focused on Mr. Jerome Mati and from PC Works and PC Express. Jerome, this is kind of powerful enough already, but are we expecting more developments in terms of the technology and the power of our processors in probably say 2 to 3 years? Are we expecting any other improvements or updates or upgrades, whatever you might call it?
Yeah, in technology, we really improve the technology and also improve the efficiency, power efficiency of our graphics processing units. Currently, we have the RTX 30 series. It provides you real-time ray tracing, artificial intelligence technologies. We have other various for eSports. We have Reflex that lowers the latency for AAA games or any other games. We have deep learning super sampling or DLSS, wherein which it improves the quality of the image. For gaming laptops, we have Max-Q. It provides you with thin, light, faster, and quieter gaming laptops. So the RTX platform have a lot of technologies to offer for both desktops, laptops, for gamers and creators as well with our studio drivers. So yeah, I'd like to pass it on to...
Yeah, my next question is for PC Works and PC Express. Actually, the proliferation of many online sellers have boosted the stock in terms of sales. How has this affected your sales, and what are you going to do about it? Are you offering better priced products, better performing products, if I may add? How is it affected? Because the pandemic also spawned many other sellers who, well, most likely offer lower quality products compared to what you offer. Thank you.
Okay, so siguro ako na mauna, no? So, I'm Jesse from PC Express. So, in terms of what happened for the past 2 years, we do know na nagkaroon ng transition, not just the Philippines, but ang buong mundo. But in the Philippine market, we do know that tech or IT has played a very important role for the past 2 years. Yes, the demand has grown, and actually the usage model, nag-start na ang Filipinos to accept the online version of almost everything, no? From schooling, from work, webinars natin, conferences, especially the world of gaming. Nandyan yan. Now, as a seller, as a retailer, actually, PC Express and PC Works both have been working with Nvidia to ensure, no, that we actually have good quality products before we actually sell it or before we actually recommend it, being partners of Nvidia, and we do both sell in Lazada and Shopee. So, alam natin, for the past 2 years, lahat tayo nagla-Lazada, nagsha-Shopee, naging default na natin yan. Even the stores, no, the retail stores natin, we've seen, no, na ngayon pa lang bumabalik. Itong 2022 pa lang nagbabalikan ang mga customers natin to actually shop again on the retail space. So on the online market, as far as PC Express is concerned, we've developed a full new team last 2020 and ongoing until yan. We have a 40 to 50 man strong online team ready to answer, to give consultations. We do a lot of live streams as well, so we do a lot of live selling from Shopee, Lazada, and even PCX Online. Of course, we have our Facebook Messenger and our Viber community where we actually interact with all of these people. Meron pa nga tayo tawaran portion online, tawaran. Sige, magkano gusto mo? Try ko kung kaya ko ibigay sa'yo. We also do that. So just to ensure that we actually have what we call, this is a program from PC Express, we call it the Tech for You advocacy. We want the Filipinos to be learned about, or kumbaga, digital IT literacy. Gusto natin alam nila yung binibili nila, so we educate them. And from PC offerings, we've always been working with partners to bring the cost down as well. Sabi natin, there are low affordable PCs out in the online marketplace, but hindi natin alam kung quality ba yan, hindi natin alam kung peke or scam yan. So at least with PC Express, you know that we partner with the top brands, and we always offer the good quality. Such as of course, si Nvidia.
Yes.
PC Works, yes?
Yes,
Thoughts?
yeah, for the past years kasi Filipino market has already transitioned to doing their shopping online. With PC Works, we've been in the e-tail industry for the past 4 years now. We are very visible on Lazada, Shopee. I think mayroong mga small e-commerce sites, pero we are very focused on Shopee and Lazada right now, especially with Nvidia and other products that we represent. What Sir Jess mentioned, we also test our products. We have a dedicated team. Yun lang yung focus nila, e-commerce. Kasi sobrang ang laki ng market eh. And we have a different price range then for e-commerce compared to retail. Kasi mas malaki yung reach namin online eh. Lahat from, we only have 13 stores currently right now. And with our Lazada, with our Shopee, sobrang, I think, 3, 4 times, 5 times yung laki ng consumer market namin. So we are very focused on that area. We have dedicated team to do the selling, to do the testing, to do the purchasing lahat from plan A to from the ordering up to the delivering of the products. So making sure lang na lahat the product is in good condition. Also we have dedicated number of items para lang sa e-commerce namin. So, kasi, for example, for retail, we only have 100 units. For Lazada and Shopee, you have more. Because like what I mentioned, we have a bigger reach eh. So, ayun, For e-commerce, it's a really big help for us, especially now na lahat ng Pinoy sobrang into online shopping. So
This is why we always advise everyone to purchase your PC needs on official retail
exactly.
stores.
Also to avoid then yung mga bogus. Kasi, there's a lot of scammers, there's a lot of frauds out there. So I think na-mention ko kanina, if you want to avail discounted price and to get, freebies, mas marami rin sa official retail partners like PC Express and PC Works.
Yeah, and official retail partners also have their warranties. Normally sa mga random stores online, they'll just give you, we'll give you 7 days and that's it. But when you go to an official retail stores or partners, you get more. Kumbaga mas aalagaan ka pa after you make a purchase. Because that is very important for gamers as well.
Aftercare. Tsaka may guaranteed na legit yung product.
Yes. Sayang, hard-earned money yan eh. So, di ba? Wag basta-basta, you guys.
Sisingit lang ako, just would like to add, both PC Express and PC Works are actually the official partners of Nvidia for the Nvidia Geforce flagship store in Lazada and in Shopee.
That's
So,
right.
itong mga Geforce RTX PCs natin and eSports PCs can actually be found in the Nvidia Geforce Lazada and Shopee pages as well. So again, these are the official Nvidia Geforce flagship stores. So yun, talagang sigurado kayo na hindi naloloko ang Pinoy.
Yes. Yan. Doon tayo sa tunay.
To cap it off lang, in terms of dun sa, of course, sa ating online communities ng mga gamers, PC enthusiasts, entry levels, lalong-lalo na, especially sa social media, marami sa GeForce community nagtatanong, nagpapa-advise ano yung pinakabago, saan bibili. They also ask for recommendations and whatnot. We make sure from Nvidia GeForce and na yung mga nasa GeForce community sa Facebook, of course, alam nyo yan, yung mga nandito ngayon, familiar faces, yung mga nasa community, we encourage them also to buy, just of course, sa mga official channels natin. We give them links, we make sure that they shop safely, they can shop with confidence. Lutang yan, of course, dun sa ating, of course, role ng social media sa Instagram and of course sa Facebook. Lahat ng yan, we do information dissemination, of course, para na rin yung mga updated din yung mga gamers, not just dun sa mga technologies na existing, but also dun sa mga latest promos, latest campaigns, such as this. So we keep them engaged and we keep them interested in the product through that. So, yung question po, yes, thank you for your question. Yes, sir.
Hi, this is for Nvidia team.
Could you introduce yourself?
My name is RV. I'm from Every Tech Ever. So thank you for having me here. My first question is that there are a lot of the features of this video cards are becoming closer and closer in terms of other competitors like ray tracing and some of those. What makes Nvidia a better choice and your message to the community that even though there are far better priced graphic like GPUs and other stuff in the market, why we have to choose Nvidia GeForce?
Okay. Like I said previously, we invented real-time ray tracing on graphics cards. We have AI technologies built into the GPUs. Also, we have GeForce Experience, which is the software side of the GeForce platform, which in one click, it could update your drivers and optimize your game settings. On the studio side, we have studio drivers to enhance your creative apps. On the gaming laptops, we also have Max-Q, providing you the fastest, thinnest, and quietest gaming laptops. So with all that, we have other technologies which I presented earlier. I believe it's in your press kits. So with that, I think Nvidia, GeForce, RTX, and GTX have a lot of technologies to offer both the gamers and creators. Arnold, you'd like to add
on top of that, you say yourself, right?
eSports?
yeah, there's competitors. We acknowledge that. But you said, because as Jerome said, we pretty much invented the technology, the ray tracing, artificial intelligence combined to improve the rendering, right? So we're at the bleeding edge. Competitors are not at the bleeding edge, right? We're trailblazing. They follow where we at. Maybe look for mistakes in our engineering and all of that. Make their own thing. But I think the best thing to remember is if a consumer wants the bleeding edge, then choose green. Because the competitors first they have to catch up with us, and then they have to pass us. That's the whole challenge. They first have to catch up with us, and then they have to pass us. So yeah, we are at the bleeding edge, and I think that's pretty much it. That's our advantage.
I think that's a wonderful key takeaway. And last question. I'm very ecstatic about the RDNA 3 upcoming with other brands, but what does Nvidia do to remain competitive in the years to come?
Number one, we listen to our customers, both the gamers and creators. We work with game developers in enhancing, to improve the gaming experience. So from the ground up, we work with game developers in incorporating our Geforce RTX and GTX technologies into the gameplay. And when they launch, you could just update your game drivers and it's very optimized with the latest games or eSports titles right now. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. All right, so I'm pretty sure you guys have more questions. Don't worry, after the program, you feel free to approach our NVIDIA team and they would love to answer your inquiries, right? And now let's go ahead and give our amazing speakers a round of applause.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, take it away, Faisal.
All right, so right now, Sir Jerome, please stay right over here. We're going to have the much-awaited raffle draw. Aside from Sir Jerome, I would like to invite the lovely Miss May on stage to give out a limited edition Nvidia duffel bag and mamaya ko sasabihin yung isa pa. Sige. Alright. If you guys are ready. Checking talaga. Sinag ko talaga yan, di ba? Ako na di pangalan mo. Alright, first raffle, you guys. We're gonna give out a limited edition Nvidia duffel bag. And that winner is Christian Gara! Are you here? Are you here? Oh, are you here? Oh, that's a good question. If the person is not here, what do we do? Oh my gosh. Magka-countdown ako. Ito na naman ako. Oh my gosh. Parang yung Play Park All-Stars lang. Christian, Garaa. Christian Garaa? Garcia. Garaa. Is that Garcia? I don't know too. If you are Christian Garcia, congratulations! You just won a limited edition Nvidia duffel bag. Smile. Thank you and congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the main prize that we have for all of you, it's time to give out an Nvidia RTX 3060. Lakasan ng dalangin, manalangin tayo. Wag na po, love life. Eto na na pong 3060 sa akin, Lord. Okay. Good luck, everyone. The winner is us on stage right now and playing their brand new RTX 3060. Palakpakan ng pinagpala! Mahusay. One more, sir. One more. Yes, ma'am. Congratulations! All right. Mamaya hindi tayo. Sir Jerome, thank you so much for that. Ayan. Okay, so it's time once again, you guys. We really do appreciate you joining us this afternoon. May I call on stage? Oh my goodness, guys. Si Sir, mamaya haharangan na si Sir. Ladies and gentlemen, let's call in the consumer marketing lead for Nvidia, the lovely Miss Frances Fernandez.
Hello, good afternoon. Again, first, thank you for attending our first face-to-face event. We're very happy to see everyone. Before kasi normally we just do online event. So, some of you, kilala na namin, we've been with them for several events. Some are new. But please, for any questions, don't hesitate to contact us. You can like our Facebook, follow our Facebook, Nvidia Geforce Philippines. But just to recap, Nvidia is dedicated to deliver the best platform for gamers and creators. We partnered with all the brands. I will not mention everyone, but you know them. And our PC partners, PC Works and PC Express, to provide you the best gaming platform. Again, thank you. By the way, right now we're doing our GeForce Great Deals. You can check our partners, PC Express and PC Works, and of course our Nvidia page, Facebook, and you'll get a lot of discount. You can get a lot of discounts in select items from video cards, system build, GeForce eSports PC, and GeForce RTX PCs. So again, thank you. But of course, kanina sinabi ni Miss Feister na meron tayong activity for the hashtag PC Spotlight.
Yes.
So lahat ba nag-post? Lahat?
Wow.
Sino nag-post? Ay, ang hina. Sino nag-post? Hey! Ulit. Alam mo, medyo kinakabahan ako. Yung ibang mga media na kakilala ko, nagulat na nasa harap ako. Usually, nasa gilid lang po ako. So, sino nag-post ng PC Spotlight? So, kung sino man ang lucky winner will get the limited edition Horus helmet and gloves. Nasaan yun?
Here we go. Oh my gosh.
You want me to... Pwede natin open, siguro?
Sige, let me open. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Para makita ninyo kung anong at stake at kung bakit napakaswerte ang mag-uwi ng Horus helmet and gloves. Oh my, kahit wala kang motor, gusto mo to.
Yes. Di nagbubukas, kinakabahan.
Oh my gosh! Ang pogi.
Ang pogi, di ba?
Ang pogi.
Kasi wala kang motor, yung gusto nyo magkaroon ng ganito.
Oh my gosh.
It's a limited edition Horus helmet. And the winner is...
Alright, let's draw that out, you guys. Everyone who posted hashtag PC Spotlight.
Ron Ryan Bubis.
Ron Ryan! Congratulations! Let's give a round of applause!
sa susunod naming event. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Frances! And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Nvidia Geforce update featuring Geforce RTX PCs and Geforce eSports PCs. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys have any questions. Our amazing Nvidia team is going to be here. Would love to answer all your queries. But for now, you guys, the day's not over. Feel free to enjoy the rest of the day. And once again, my name is 5-star Nvidia.PH. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful day. Bye, guys!